establishment's looking around, and neither Ted Cruz nor Rand Paul made it out to the big confab out in Las Vegas that Jeb Bush was out there and by all accounts did very well. Look, I think Jeb Bush is a great candidate. I mean, he really does have an ability to reach out to Hispanics. His policies are such, I think, that a lot of independents would be drawn to him. He's a good general election candidate, except for the fact, and I don't know where the polling is on this yet, is whether there's Bush fatigue. We've all talked about it. Barbara Bush has it. And whether the country has it or not, that could be his biggest impediment. I agree. I don't think Huckabee's going to end up going. The one thing I would caution is Christie. I wouldn't count him out. As Ed knows from the Huckabee campaign, there's a lot of people in Iowa come out to see the big show, the circus coming to town.
And he's been very effective at fundraising. It hasn't hurt any of that as he's gone along for other candidates, I mean. But, you know, there's a couple of big questions that are hanging out there. And one of them is, you know, Joe, you said, well, the establishment is looking for, you know, a new leader. I guarantee you we've got a ton of viewers watching right now who say, who cares? Who cares what the establishment wants? They want perhaps somebody like Rand Paul or Ted Cruz. And let's take a look at this poll of how some of these candidates run currently against Hillary Clinton. You've got Rand Paul, best chance of defeating Hillary Clinton, 13%. Chris Christie, 13%. These numbers don't look too attractive. Ed, you want to take that?
Well, first of all, we've had three establishment candidates, Bob Dole, John McCain, Mitt Romney, who all lost.
We know how that went.
So the elements of the party, the Christian right, the Tea Party, others who play a very key role at the grassroots, want someone other than an establishment figure. The dilemma we face today, though, is there's no longer public money. It's now a question of, can you put a 50-state organization together, or at least a 20-state organization? Can you go out and raise the kind of money that you need to do? And that's not been proven yet. So my sense is we've got lots of good candidates. We've got Governor Walker, we've got Governor Perry, several others that'll make the race. A long, hard way to go here. But I think at the end of the day, unless you can raise that $100 million for that primary challenge, you're not going to be a viable candidate. Obviously, someone like Mr. Adelson and others who have jumped in and run independent expenditure campaigns with millions of dollars can play a role. But at the end of the day, you got to really have a grassroots organization.
A lot of people wonder if Jeb wants it, and that will be revealed. But I want to just throw one more name out there. I've got 20 seconds. Joe, Mike Rogers, what do you think?
I think he's going off into radio land. I don't think he's going to end up running for president.
Yeah, but Chris Wallace asked him, you know, whether or not that was a possibility, because Ronald Reagan had a radio career, and he was very coy in his response to that. Ed, what do you think?
I think Congressman Rogers has been a great chairman of the Intelligence Committee. I think he's a tremendous person. I'm sorry he's leaving the Congress. He just isn't widely known across the country, and certainly won't be, and he won't have the ability to raise the kinds of resources I'm talking about here that other governors will.
All right. We'll see. Thanks so much, gentlemen. Good to see you.
Thank you.